at 833-847-0824.
The following is a presentation of the Eagles Sports Network.
This is Carson-Newman basketball on the Eagles Sports Network.
Corner, Zhao, catch three, nylon for Zhao. Eagles lead.
We're getting you set for game day with a countdown to tip-off, powered by Appalachian Electric Cooperative.
Deadeye! A dagger for Nick! Nobody has made more threes in Division II history than Nick Brennigan.
Carson-Newman basketball is brought to you in part by Appalachian Electric Cooperative. We're AEC, powering the Eagles in Mossy Creek. By Domino's, the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles. By the Eagle Club, the family of Eagles. By Pepsi, that's what I like. By Magaha Electric, providing quality electrical services and products to East Tennessee for more than 40 years. By First Bank, the official banking partner of Carson-Newman Athletics. By InterDigital, IT support and marketing, laser focused on your success. By the Bible Insurance Agency, the agency that service built. By Fresh Ideas, good food is a powerful thing. By Lisa's Country Kitchen, the best food for the best prices. By Food City, value every day. By Trilite, dream big with Gig. By Modern Woodman Financial Planning, touching lives and securing futures. By the Mossy Creek Roasting Company, family-owned and operated coffee, fueling the Burke Tar Stadium press box. And by ShopCNEagles.com, the official online store of the Carson-Newman Eagles. Now, here's the voice of the Eagles, Adam Cavalier.
Greetings, salutations, and good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We welcome you courtside to historic Frosty Holt Fieldhouse, where the Eagles are angling for something that this program hasn't pulled off in a quarter of a century, and that is back-to-back 20-win seasons. Eagles get their first crack at it here today against the Emory and Henry Wasps. Carson-Newman 19-8 on the year, 14-7 in the league, and under consideration for the NCAA tournament. Eagles, one of 10 teams listed in the first region rankings released just about 2 hours ago. So a win today, you keep the NCAA tournament conversation alive, and you lock up the first back-to-back 20-win campaigns since the 2001, 2002, and 2002-2003 Carson-Newman teams pulled that off. How we get there? Well, we'll check in with Chuck Benson. His pregame chat heads your way when we come back after this on the Eagle Sports Network.
I'm Taylor Hawkins. I want to help your family secure its financial future. I'm with Modern Woodman Financial Planning, where we touch lives and secure futures. Let Modern Woodman protect your family's financial security through life insurance, retirement planning, and financial services. You can contact me, Taylor Hawkins, at cneagles.com/Modern Woodman. That's cneagles.com/Modern Woodman. Help secure your family's financial future through Modern Woodman Financial Planning.
Serving East Tennessee for 40 years, Magaha Electric is the perfect choice for all your electrical projects. Magaha Electric specializes in commercial, retail, manufacturing, residential, and industrial contracting needs. Magaha Electric can provide superior service, technical know-how, and realistic budgeting for any size project in a timely, cost-effective manner. Visit MagahaElectric.com for all your electrical contracting needs. Magaha Electric, your East Tennessee electrical contracting source.
An interview with head coach Chuck Benson heads your way in 60 seconds on the Eagles Sports Network.
There's new fresh ideas on campus. From Chick-fil-A to Maples Coffee to Saboreo's, Fresh Ideas has tons of high-quality dining options for whatever taste you may need. Saboreo's is open Monday through Friday for lunch and dinner and the Health Sciences Building. Saboreo's features all your Mexican favorites, from burritos to nachos to quesadillas to tacos to anything you can think of in a tortilla. Follow Fresh Ideas on Instagram at Carson-Newman Dining.
How do you know you're in a community, not just a town? Well, strangers smile as they walk by. They refill your coffee without you asking. And when you ask directions, people offer to walk you there. Communities give more. The way you know when you walk into First Bank that you are in a real community bank. Great products, direct access to your local bankers, and relationships that can last a lifetime. Don't just have an account. Have a community with First Bank. Member FDIC.
Time to check in with the Eagles head coach. Here's Chuck Benson alongside the voice of the Eagles, Adam Cavalier.
All right, back on the AEC countdown to tip-off as Carson-Newman plays in its penultimate home game of the 2024-25 campaign. Adam Cavalier alongside head men's basketball coach Chuck Benson. Chuck aiming for back-to-back 20-win campaigns, something that hasn't happened for this program since 2001 to 2003. Obviously, that's the big picture. The smaller picture is you can lock up a top 4 seed for the SAC tournament with a win today and a UVA-wise loss at Lincoln Memorial. What's on your mind as you play E&H for the second time, but the first time in 3 months?
Everything is about E&H. The distractions of the big picture views, we're not going to give any attention to that at this point. We're just focused on practice and preparation and performance. And obviously, we know we've already qualified for the SAC tournament, but seeding and positioning in that tournament are important, and we're hoping that we can figure out a way to stay in that top 4 for obvious reasons. We've still got improvements we got to make, especially now with John Zhao being out for an undisclosed amount of time. We're trying to figure out a new rotation, and based on what I saw with that, the first sort of run of that new rotation, we know we can build on that and improve.
Yeah, yesterday you celebrated your birthday. You no doubt went to the grocery store, got your senior citizen discount, maybe got sloppy, ate an entire cake by yourself. I don't know how you celebrated. What would a win mean day after your birthday?
Oh gosh, I mean, when my family says, "What do you want for your birthday?" I'm like, to win in our E&H penultimate game. So that's really what I want. I have no comments to all your
My nonsense.
Your nonsense regarding my age and my status with any of that. So we're just going to stay focused on Carson basketball and upcoming games, and hope that we can finish strong as we head into postseason.
Whatever you say, Grandpa. You brought up the rotations. You went 2 bigs a little bit, just a teeny tiny bit against Wingate on Saturday. Honestly, during the most pivotal possessions, you were a 2-big lineup. Is that in the offing, or is it a continuation of your utilization of Camden McElhaney and Tate Mulkey at those forward positions?
In that particular game, there late the second half, we were trying to get bigger, longer defenders on the court, and so that we could get potentially a stop and rebound. And it worked out a little bit for us doing that. But that definitely isn't something we don't really want to go a heavy, steady dose of that. But we do feel like we've got to be able to fight multiple fights in this postseason, and if that's required, the experience we can get hopefully will build some confidence.
Adam Cavalier alongside head men's basketball coach Chuck Benson. It has truly been ages since you played E&H. Back on November 26th, you were primarily a man-to-man defensive team. You've made the switch back to primarily the matchup zone. How does that impact the prep work for Gabe Brown and company?
Completely two different teams. We played them back in November. Now it's February. I think they're much improved. They're coming off a great win versus Catawba, something we couldn't pull off. But both teams are sort of different points of the season. They're playing free and easy at this point in the year. I don't think that they can, at this point, advance into postseason. So they're going to put all their eggs in these couple of baskets they got left. So we will get their A game. There's no question about it. We have changed schematically some, but I feel like we are the scheme is one thing that's we changed very, very in December. But the big thing that we're dealing with right now is just this rotation and the minute distribution because of John's situation. So there's a level of excitement and newness even at this point in the year because some guys that haven't been getting big minutes are now getting big minutes.
Chuck, pleasure as always. Good luck today against the Wasps.
Great. Thanks, Cav.
It's Carson-Newman head men's basketball coach Chuck Benson. Starting lineups are headed your way when the AEC countdown to tip-off returns after this on the Eagle Sports Network.
Domino's Pizza in Jefferson City and Morristown wants to help feed your business. When you're hungry at lunch, show your business card at Domino's in Jefferson City and Morristown when you make your purchase for pickup or delivery to get 25% off the entire order. That's 25% off your order at Domino's in Jeff City and Morristown when you show your business card. Call 865-471-6700 to get a pizza. Domino's, the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles.
Power comes with not only having a voice, but knowing that it is heard. As part of an electric co-op, you're not just getting electricity, you're getting the power to have your voice heard and the opportunity to work together with your community to create a better tomorrow. Here, you're not just a customer, you're a member. AEC, empowering voices just like yours.
Don't go anywhere. Tip-off is next.
Trip Davis, marvelous, with the hands on one end and the guile to finish on the other.
More CN memories are headed your way on the Eagles Sports Network. Insurance, it's about people, not things. It's about security. It's about confidence. It's about relationships. It's about trust. It's about you. As a local independent agent, Bible Insurance Agency can design an insurance program that's just right for you and your family. Give the people you love safe, sound, secure protection from Auto Owners Insurance. Call Bible Insurance Agency 423-586-4320 or go by 1600 East Andrew Johnson Highway in Morristown.
When you're sick and tired of fast food and need a fresh home-cooked meal, turn to Lisa's Country Kitchen. Lisa's been cooking up her fresh, never-frozen food for the Lakeway area for more than 15 years. Lisa's cares about her customers. You may enter a stranger, but you'll leave a friend. From foot-long hot dogs to juicy steaks, Lisa's has the best food for the best prices.
Lisa's Country Kitchen on Route 92 off Old Andrew Johnson Highway. The best food for the best prices.
This
Set of the key, straight on three, down high!
is Carson-Newman men's basketball on the Eagle Sports Network.
Beaker head of the key, flip it to the left wing, Wymanson. Up top, Brennigan. A triple! Cash for Nick Brennigan! Carson-Newman leads with 24 seconds left.
Today's game is brought to you by Appalachian Electric Cooperative, Domino's, Fresh Ideas, by ShopCNEagles.com, The Eagle Club, the Bible Insurance Agency, by Pepsi, First Bank, by Magaha Electric, InterDigital, by Food City, Tri-Light, by Modern Woodman Financial Planning, by the Mossy Creek Roasting Company, and by Lisa's Country Kitchen.
Now back to the voice of the Eagles, Adam Cavalier.
All right, back courtside at Holt Fieldhouse. Starting lineup introductions finishing up here courtside. Let's go ahead and get you squared away with those starting fives for Jimmy Allen's Emory and Henry Club. It's Jackson Crawford, Jalen Leftwich, Corbin Dixon, Assad Matasaya, and Gabe Brown. 3-guard, 2-forward lineup for Emory and Henry's first-year head man. For Carson-Newman, Second straight game, it's the starting five of Jack Browder, Nick Brennigan, Trey Hubbard, Braden Illick, and Camden McElhaney. No John Zhao for a second straight game for Carson-Newman. Eagles in the pristine home whites, white tops, white shorts, orange numerals trimmed in blue. E&H, blue jersey tops, blue shorts, white numbers trimmed in yellow, with the E&H ampersand logo in blue trimmed in yellow above the numbers. James Gibson has the ball in his hand, set to tip it up between Illick and Matasalia. The ball is in the air. Illick wins the tap, redirecting it to Jack Browder. And the Eagles bring the basketball from left to right to open up this contest. Hubbard, head of the key, nice down the right side of the paint, gets the cup and finishes with the right hand off glass. 2-0 Eagles lead off of Hubbard's take, 17 seconds in. And the Wasps bring it from right to left. Jalen Leftwich runs the point against the Eagles matchup zone. Leftwich, head of the key, lobs to Matasalia, free throw line. One dribble, kick into the left corner for Jackson Crawford. Back up top for Leftwich, head of the key, around to Crawford, left wing, 11 to shoot. Crawford, right hand handles to the top of the key, spins around into the lane, bounce pass out left wing for Dixon. Dixon 5 and 4, bounce feed right point for Leftwich. He tries a triple and swishes it. Jalen Leftwich, just the 10th three he's made all season, and it puts the Wasps up 3-2, 51 seconds into the contest. Eagles bring the basketball from left to right. Hubbard on the right side of the paint, slips Brennigan top of the key. Brennigan moseys inside, gets the cup, has his layup rejected by Matasalia. Wasps the rebound and running. Leftwich for Brown, head of the key, around to Crawford, left wing. Pump fakes, steps left, now fires an open triple. Short off the left iron. Gabe Brown an offensive rebound. Second chance for the Wasps with a 1-point lead. Head of the key, Leftwich tries another three. Halfway down and out, McElhaney rips in for the rebound for the Eagles, left block, and Cian sprints left to right. Hubbard down the right side of the paint. Matasalia raced it at the summit. Browder an offensive rebound, feeds McElhaney middle of the lane. He hits the right hand teardrop. Matasalia already with 2 rejections. He leads the sack in blocks. This is E&H, the SAC's best shot blocking team, and 18th in the country. That on display here early. Wasps bring the ball front court down 18-13 to play in the first half. Free throw line for Leftwich, sends it out to Crawford, right corner. Drop it off Matasalia, right block. Backs down Illick, kicks out Dixon, left wing. He tries a triple, halfway down and out. Browder shuffles for the rebound on the left block. Eagles move it left to right ahead by 1. Hubbard into the paint, lost the handle on it. Might have been trying to pass, might have been trying to lay it up. Regardless, it's Carson-Newman ball. It deflected off of Matasalia's hands and out of bounds. So it stays with the Eagles. Browder will inbound on the left baseline. Triggers into Braden Illick, sends it to the head of the key for Hubbard. Hubbard stops, passes Brennigan top of the key. Brennigan, right hand dribbles to the right corner, feeds Illick head of the key. Bounce feed inside, deflected, back, grabbed by McElhaney. He takes it to the cup, missed the bunny, got his own miss, fires it outside, left wing, Browder, 3, got it! Scramble drill off from Camden McElhaney. The Eagles on a little 5-0 burst to get up by 4. 7-3 Eagles, 2.5 minutes into the first half. Wasp onto the offensive end. Matasalia kicks out for a Dixon right wing triple. Back of the tin, no good. Browder chases down the long rebound, his third in the right corner. And the Eagles bring it left to right. Browder, step back, left point, 3, missed it with a glance off the right iron, and Gabe Brown lets it bounce out of bounds on the right baseline. Jack Browder wanted the heat check, didn't drop. Christian Drummer is in for the Wasps, replacing Jalen Leftwich. Eagle fans, AEC is your Touchstone Energy Cooperative. Service you can trust and value, you can depend on. Powering Mossy Creek. We are AEC, member owned and service driven. Eagles have scored the last 5. E&H hasn't scored in 2 minutes. Free throw line jumpers on the way for Jackson Crawford. It spins out left side. McElhaney the rebound, and the Eagles on the hop from left to right. Hubbard, right wing. Left hand dribbles, picked up by Crawford man-to-man into the high post. Illick with a lob. Sends it back out to Brennigan, top of the key. Brennigan pulls the string on a 3, left it short front of the tin. Brown in the middle of the lane for the rebound. Wasps bring it right to left, down by 4. Inside Matasalia, left block. Spins around on McElhaney, kicks out. Illick steps in front of the pass and steals it. 2-on-3 break. Illick pumps the brakes left wing, doesn't have numbers, and gets it into Hubbard's hands on the jump circle. He sheds. Brown, step back 3. Bingo, baby! Trey Hubbard put Gabe Brown on skates and then drills a 3. 8-0 Eagle run. 10-3, Carson-Newman the lead. Emory and Henry to answer. Yes, a Crawford three from the head of the key. Much needed for the Wasps to stop that 8-0 Eagle run after Hubbard put Brown on skates. 10-6, Carson-Newman by 4, 16:03 to play in the first half. Eagles front court. Illick head of the key. Pump fakes, gets Matasalia airborne, swings at Hubbard, right wing triple, front of the 10, no. Rebound snared by Brown, and the Wasps bring it from right to left. Left wing, Corbin Dixon with a basketball. Inside, he goes to the cup. Right block, lays it up and in, past McElhaney. 5 straight for the Wasps to get within 2. 10-8 with 15:35 to play in the first half. Eagles onto the offensive end. Hubbard free throw line. Slips Illick, cutting right block. Reverse layup, sends it in after Matasalia goes airborne. 4-point lead for the Eagles. 12-8, 15:22 to play in the first half. Wasps work the basketball from right to left. Head of the key for Jackson Crawford. Crawford moves inside, kicks out Dixon right wing. Dixon to the free throw line, stops his dribble, bounces out to Crawford right wing. Crawford moseys inside on Brennigan, sends it out to Dixon, head of the key, 10 to shoot. Dixon down the right side of the paint. Takes it up, missed the layup, got his own miss, follow through, got it off glass. Good stick-to-itiveness from Corbin Dixon. He's got 4, and the Wasps are within 2. 12-10, 14:50 to go in the first half. Eagles onto the offensive end. Illick for Browder in the right corner. He tries to catch 3 and nails it. Jack Browder has 6 first half points, all from beyond the arc, and it's a 15-10 lead for the Eagles with 14:32 to play in the opening stanza. E&H onto the offensive end. Matasalia, left elbow. Sends it out to the left wing for Dixon. Dixon chest pass left corner for Drummer. Drummer, baseline work on Hubbard. Backs it out to the left wing. Dixon tries the 3. Spins out right side. Jack Browder's got his 4th rebound on the right block. Eagles by 5, moving left to right. Hubbard cut off by Drummer right wing. Shakes it out between the rings as Drummer sticks to him. Hubbard down the right side of the paint. Kick out Illick, head of the key. 3 straight on, missed it front iron. McElhaney chases down the rebound. Looks to save it in, but he steps out of bounds in front of E&H's bench. And that brings us to a break in the action. 13:57 to go in the first half. It's a 15-10 lead for Carson-Newman over E&H. An early 8-0 run for the Eagles has some degree of separation. Neither team shooting the ball all that well, but a good frenetic pace to this one early. Back after this on the Eagles Sports Network.
Domino's Pizza in Jefferson City and Morristown wants to help feed your business. When you're hungry at lunch, show your business card at Domino's in Jefferson City and Morristown when you make your purchase for pickup or delivery to get 25% off the entire order. That's 25% off your order at Domino's in Jeff City and Morristown when you show your business card. Call 865-471-6700 to get a pizza. Domino's, the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles.
This is Carson-Newman men's basketball alum Taylor Hawkins. I want to help your family secure its financial future. I'm with Modern Woodman Financial Planning, where we touch lives and secure futures. Let Modern Woodman protect your family's financial security through life insurance, retirement planning, and financial services. You can contact me, Taylor Hawkins, at cneagles.com/Modern Woodman. That's cneagles.com/Modern Woodman. Help secure your family's financial future through Modern Woodman Financial Planning.
13:57 to go in the first half. It's a 15-10 lead for Carson-Newman over the Emory and Henry Wasps. The Eagles shooting 46% from the field and 3 of 7 from beyond the arc. E&H 4 of 11. That's 36%. That little 3-minute scoring drought coupled with an 8-0 Eagle run. The reason for the separation right now. But the Wasps have the basketball and can get it back down to a single possession. On this trip, moving right to left in the road blue jerseys with the white numerals trimmed in gold. Head of the key for Draven Pilson. Pilson up top, bounces to the high post, Christian Drummer. Drummer back to the head of the key for Jalen Leftwich, switches it right wing for Amari Curley. Curley fires a 3 and swishes it. Amari Curley, just a 25% shooter. That was a tough fall away, Jay. It's a 2-point game. 15-13 Eagles, 13:25 to go in the first half. Carson-Newman with it on the offensive end. Brennigan drives down the middle of the paint, gets to the cup, right hand, rolls it in. Nice take by Nick Brennigan, driving inside through the trees and pulling the Eagles ahead by 4. 17-13 with 13:08 to play in the first half. E&H with it front court. Drummer, Pilson, Leftwich, Curley, and Brown on the floor for the Wasps. 10 to shoot. High post touch for Drummer. Sends it into the right corner for Pilson. Back around the horn it goes, 5 and 4. Left corner, Curley. Into the paint, kick out, right wing. Leftwich 3, knocks it down. Jalen Leftwich, not a volume 3 guy, but he's started 2 of 3 from beyond the arc. And E&H is within 1. 17-16 with 12:35 to play in the opening half. Eagles onto the offensive end. Bilbray for Brennigan at the head of the key. Brennigan gets a screen from Jaw, moves left around it. Start and stop down the left side of the lane. Brennigan lost the handle on it. Drummer steals it away. Wasps can grab their second lead of the day on this possession. Leftwich attacks the basket right side of the paint and scoops it in with the right hand. E&H has made 6 of its last 8 shots. They lead by 1. Eagles the other way. Mulkey reigns in a 3 from the right wing. Tate Mulkey joins the three-point party. And Carson-Newman seesaws right back in front. 20-18, 11:58 to go in the first half. Wasps with it front court. Leftwich between the rings. Left hand dribble, switches over to his right and gets it into Curley's hands. Curley down the left side of the lane. Bounce feed out into the left corner for Pilson. Pilson drives the left baseline. Backs it out to Curley left wing. 4 and 3. Head of the key Leftwich. Behind the back, spins around. Curley shoots the 3 as the shot clock expires, and they're going to go to the monitor. It was bang, bang. And this brings us to a media timeout. 11:32 to play in the first half. As it stands, it's a 21-20 lead for E&H. But it is under review to see if Curley beat the buzzer. We're back to hold after this on the Eagle Sports Network.
Looking to make your home more comfortable and affordable? Maybe with a new electric heat pump or new attic insulation? And don't forget new doors and windows. AEC is here to help. We have a quality contractor network, easy financing, and incentives for home upgrades. Plus, AEC carefully inspects every job to ensure the highest quality satisfaction. Visit our website at aeccoop.org for applications, contractor lists, and more details. AEC, power what matters most.
When you're sick and tired of fast food and need a fresh home-cooked meal, turn to Lisa's Country Kitchen. Lisa's been cooking up her fresh, never-frozen food for the Lakeway area for more than 15 years. Lisa's cares about her customers. You may enter a stranger, but you'll leave a friend. From foot-long hot dogs to juicy steaks, Lisa's has the best food for the best prices.
Lisa's Country Kitchen on Route 92 off Old Andrew Johnson Highway. The best food for the best prices.
Officials still at the monitor checking on what was called a good 3 by Emory Curley to beat the shot clock. As they take a long look at the monitor to determine whether or not he got the ball off in time. Eagle fans, Domino's is the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles. So when you're hungry, reach for Domino's. Get a large one-topping pie for $5.99 with your Carson-Newman ID. Domino's, the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles. Officials chatting over what they saw on the monitor. Good veteran crew here for this one. They say count the 3. James Gibson, Luke Dykes, and Chris McDaniel have been doing games for a long while in the league, and they say count the 3 by Curley. So E&H back on top, 21-20. Wasps 5 of 10 from beyond the arc. A team coming in 10th in the league in three-point efficiency at 33%. Eagles attack the basket. Hubbard down the right side of the paint. He muscles one up off glass. Counted a foul. Firm take by Trey Hubbard. The foul goes on Christian Drummer. First foul of the half for either team. First foul on E&H. It puts Carson-Newman back in front, 22-21 with 11:20 to go in the opening stanza. And Trey Hubbard's at the line with 7 first-half points, looking to extend the lead, which he does with the and one freebie. 23-21. Carson-Newman by 2, 11:16 to go in the first half. Eagles jumped ahead by 7 off of an 8-0 run early. But E&H has knocked down threes to work back into it. Wasps. Gabe Brown has it left wing. Sends it to Leftwich in the left corner. Leftwich weaves out of the key for Brown. 9 to shoot. Brown back to Leftwich. Drive, dish, right corner. Curley, catch 3 on the way. Curley snaps the strings. E&H has made its last 5 shots from the field. Omari Curley, a 26% three-point shooter coming in, is 3 for 3 and has 9 points. I called that one a 2. Eagles attack the basket on the other end, and Mulkey lays it in from the right side. 25-23, Eagles by 2, 10:33 to play in the first half. E&H with it front court. Head of the key for Curley. Curley, bounce feed, right elbow for Christian Drummer. Back to the top of the key for Leftwich. Leftwich inside out to Pilson right wing. Pilson stumbles, lost the handle on it, but to Leftwich, 5 to shoot. Leftwich back out Curley, head of the key. It's pilfered by Mulkey. Mulkey to steal, brings it front court for Carson-Newman. Mulkey out to Brennigan, right point. Loops it to the head of the key for Illick. Gives back to Mulkey. Mulkey bounce, Illick cutting the basket. Right hand, leans in, connects off glass. 4 for Illick. Nice bounce feed by Mulkey, his first assist. It's a 27-23 lead for the Eagles. 9:50 to go in the first half. Wasps onto the offensive end. Head of the key for Curley. Curley sends it right wing for Brown, down into the right corner. Here's a Pilson triple. Backboard, nothing else. Illick the rebound on the left block for the Eagles. Carson-Newman has scored 6 straight. Hubbard attacks the basket, right block. Pumps, loops it out to the right wing, Brennigan. Chest pass head of the key, Illick. Illick, screen and roll to Brennigan, left block. He finishes off glass. Took it in from the left side with the right hand. 8 in a row for the Eagles. Carson-Newman is up by 6. 29-23 with 9:15 to go in the first half. E&H front court. Head of the key for Christian Drummer. Attacks the basket on Illick. Sends one up and draws a foul. It's Illick's first. The first on the Eagles. And 2 free throws result for Emory and Henry. And Christian Drummer, who's a 43% shooter at the line this season, down from his career 51%. 15 of 35 at the line. Has a good stroke, and he makes that one. Stops the Eagles' 8-0 burst. Eagle fans, Lisa's Country Kitchen serves the best home-cooked meals that the Lakeway region has to offer. Lisa's Country Kitchen, the official restaurant of the Carson-Newman Eagles. Second free throw for Christian Drummer. Pushes it up, rolls off right side, no good. McElhaney the rebound. Eagles bring it from left to right. Hubbard between the rings for Carson-Newman. Sends it to Illick, left elbow. Back to Brennigan, head of the key. Brennigan right around an Illick screen. Chest pass Mulkey, right corner. Fading 3. Snaps the strings. Tate Mulkey feeling it early. He's got 8 points off the bench. And he gives the Eagles their biggest lead of the day at 8. 32-24, 8:40 to play in the first half. The Eagles have made their last 7 shots from the field. Wasps front court. Backdoor pass intercepted by Illick in the middle of the lane. Third Wasp turnover. Eagles onto the offensive end. Hubbard, left wing for Illick, head of the key. Catch 3 on the way. Bullseye. Braden Illick rains it down from deep. It's a 14-1 run for Carson-Newman and the first double-digit lead of the night for the Eagles. 35-24 with 8:10 to play in the first half. E&H front court. Left block. Dixon goes to work and lays it in to halt the surge. First E&H field goal in 2.5 minutes. He pulls the Wasps within 9. 35-26 with 7:58 to go in the opening stanza. Carson-Newman with it on the offensive end. Brennigan, right wing. Bounce feed Illick. Defender fell down. Pumps. Leans. Jumps. And I guess just lost the handle on it out of bounds. E&H basketball. 7:49 to play in the first half. A 35-26 lead for Carson-Newman over E&H. And we are back after this on the Eagle Sports Network.
We select our insurance companies the same way you do, very carefully. When you work with us, you can count on receiving fast, courteous, and professional service and quality protection through Auto Owners Insurance. For a no-problem approach for your life, home, car, and business insurance needs, ask us about the No Problem Company, Auto Owners Insurance. Call Bible Insurance Agency at 423-586-4320 or go by 1600 East Andrew Johnson Highway in Morristown, serving the Lakeway area's insurance needs since 1931.
At InterDigital, we strive to be a leading provider of cutting-edge digital and marketing solutions. At InterDigital, we want to help our clients find success. Our team of technology gurus work together to ensure InterDigital continues to progress forward as technology advances. At InterDigital, we make technology work for you. Visit interdigital.com for IT support, web development, virtual tours, graphic design, internet marketing, mobile app, and film production services.
InterDigital, laser focused on your success.
Both Carson-Newman and Emory and Henry rocking and rolling offensively in this one. Eagles have made their last 8 shots from the field. E&H 6 of its last 7. But it's Carson-Newman that uses a 14-1 run, coupled with some Wasp turnovers, to stretch the lead out to as large as 11. E&H has the basketball, though, trailing 35-26, down by 9 with 7:44 to play in the first half. Wasp front court. Left wing for Dixon. Bounces down to Matasalia, left block. Turns, shoots right hand over Brennigan. No. Browder had the rebound, lost it to Curley. Second chance E&H. Right wing, Sam Ritchie pump fakes a 3, drives inside, dishes out Dixon right corner. Dixon spins around, nearly got stripped by Brennigan, gathers it back, finds Ritchie in the corner for a 3, shorts it. Bilbray, the long rebound, right elbow. Bilbray racing front court. Drives, dishes, Mulkey head of the key. Steps left, fires an open look from deep. Back of the tin, no good. Mulkey is mortal. His first miss from the field. E&H grabs the rebound. Dixon attacks the basket right side of the lane. Usman Jah goes straight up, alters his shot. It's an air ball. Browder the rebound. Eagles sprinting front court. Bilbray, right elbow, 15-footer, splash. First points for Matt Bilbray. Eagles get up and down on the break to push it back to an 11-point game. 37-26 with 6:45 to play in the opening half. E&H on the offensive end. Curley at the right point. Switches it left wing for Crawford. 11 to shoot. Crawford down the left side of the paint. Kicks left corner. 3. Dixon bending. Falls in. Corbin Dixon got the roll. 6 made 3 and a half for E&H. Wasps are 6 of 13 from long range. That's 46%. Trailing by 8. 37-29 with 6:15 to go in the opening stanza. Eagles on the offensive end. Bilbray attacks north-south, gets to the right block, lays it up and in over at Matasalia's outstretched right hand. 4 in a row for Matt Bilbray. Eagles have made 10 of their last 11. They're up by 10. 39-29 at the 6-minute mark first half. Wasps go 4 around 1 and have the ball deflected out of bounds into the right corner. Staying with E&H, good active hands by Matt Bilbray. Modern Woodman Financial Planning, touching lives and securing futures. Let Modern Woodman protect your family's financial security through life insurance, retirement planning, and financial services. Contact men's basketball alum Taylor Hawkins at seeingeagles.com/Modern Woodman to help secure your family's financial future. E&H sets up head of the key with Leftwich. Around to Crawford, around a Matasalia screen. Backs it out to the right wing, 7 and 6. Crawford inside, wild runner, won't go down. Usman Jah collects the rebound on the left block. And the Eagles move it left to right. Hot hand for Carson-Newman. They've made 10 of the last 11 shots from the field. Bilbray back to the basket, bounces out to Browder, head of the key. Browder moves to the left wing, picked up by Drummer. Browder attacks, spins, left block, right hand hook, got it. 8 for Jack Browder. He, Trey Hubbard, and Tate Mulkey all have 8 for Carson-Newman. The lead is 12 for the Eagles. 41-29 with 5:07 to play in the first half. Biggest lead of the half for Carson-Newman. E&H front court. Matasalia right block. He bowls over Jack Browder looking for a charge, but Jack was inside the restricted circle. And he picks up his first personal and the second on Carson-Newman. 4:59 to play in the first half. 41-29. Eagles by 2. Carson-Newman shooting 68% from the field. E&H, not terrible offensively at 48%, but Carson-Newman just had the hot hand. Inbounds comes into the right corner for Leftwich. Back into the right corner for Crawford after a drive. Crawford moves inside on the right baseline, stops in the middle of lane. Kick out to the top of the key for Leftwich. He pulls from range, short of it, front iron. Bilbray with look what I found rebound on the right baseline. Bilbray slaloms front court. Stops in the keyhole, gets it to Brennigan. Brennigan muscling his way inside on Crawford. Spins, ducks the shoulder. Right hand teardrop, won't fall, but he's fouled. Nick Brennigan to the line after a first personal on Jackson Crawford. And a second team foul on Emory and Henry. And 2 free throws here for Nick Brennigan. His game has been more focused on taking the ball inside. The veteran marksman from range is 3 threes away from 80 triples for the year as he buries the first free throw. 13-point lead for the Eagles. Brennigan trying to join Malik Abraham and Ish Sanders is the only players in school history with multiple 83 seasons. Cans the second. It's a 14-point Carson-Newman lead. 43-29 with 4:28 to play in the first half. Wasps haven't scored in 2 minutes. Eagles on a 6-0 run in the interim. Head of the key for Crawford. Crawford dribbling with the left hand over to the left baseline, gives off to Drummer. He drives baseline, goes in for the dunk, and gets it just over the lip of the rim to throw it down. Wasn't the prettiest jam, but Drummer gets it to fall. And he stops the 2-minute E&H scoring drought, pulls them within 12. Eagles onto the offensive end. Brennigan. Right hand dribbles between the rings against Jackson Crawford. Moves left around a Browder screen, and they get Browder for a moving screen. That's Jack's second, the Eagles' third, and it brings us to a break in the action. 3:52 to play in the first half. Carson-Newman 43. Emory and Henry 31. Back to Holt Fieldhouse after this on the Eagles Sports Network.
Serving East Tennessee for 40 years, Magaha Electric is the perfect choice for all your electrical projects. Magaha Electric specializes in commercial, retail, manufacturing, residential, and industrial contracting needs. Magaha Electric can provide superior service, technical know-how, and realistic budgeting for any size project in a timely, cost-effective manner. Visit MagahaElectric.com for all your electrical contracting needs. Magaha Electric, your East Tennessee electrical contracting source.
We love to cheer for our home teams, like the Eagles. It means more when we're rooting for the people we know. Did you know Tri-Lite is your home team internet provider? We're right here in Jefferson City, serving the people we know with our ultra-fast, ultra-reliable fiber broadband network. And we'd love to serve you. Learn more at trilite.net or by calling 833-847-0824. Go Eagles!
2 ties, 6 lead changes in a somewhat back and forth first half, but Carson-Newman has seized control. 8-0, 14-1, and 6-0 runs for Carson-Newman. Eagles are up by 12, 43-31 with 3:52 to go in the first half. A first half in which Carson-Newman has shot 68% from the field and gone 6 of 11 from beyond the arc. That's 55%. Wasps with the ball on the offensive end. Leftwich, right wing, dribbles to the top of the key, spins and hits Sam Ritchie, right wing. Drop it off, Matasalia, right baseline. Matasalia back to the basket, feeds it out to Crawford, right wing. Crawford, 5 and 4 to shoot, bounce feed inside Matasalia. Pumps, gets his man behind, and throws it down with 2 hands. Assad Matasalia has his first points. It's a 43-33 lead for the Eagles with 3:13 to go in the first half. Eagles front court. Brennigan, right wing, drops it off. Illick, right block. Illick back to the basket on Matasalia, gives off Tate Mulkey. Mulkey sends it back out to Illick, right point, open look from deep. Illick spins it out, front side, no good. 3/4 of the way down and toilet bowls out into Leftwich's arms for the Wasps. E&H can make it a single-digit game on this trip from right to left. Leftwich, left corner. Backs down, Brennigan into the lane. Leftwich right hand dribbles, fakes left, spins right, kicks right corner for a Drummer 3. He leaves that short. Drummer follows his own miss and lays it in. Christian Drummer was not blocked out, and he's got his 4th and 5th points to pull the Wasps within 8, 43-35 with 2:25 to go in the first half. Little 6-0 run for E&H. Eagles the other way. Mulkey reverse layup. He sends it in off glass. Some English, a kiss for Tate, counted in a foul. Charge it to Christian Drummer, his 2nd, the team's 3rd. Mulkey into double figures for the 2nd time in his Carson-Newman career. He's got a game-high 10 and heads to the line for an and-one free throw. Mulkey, this will just be his 4th free throw attempt of the season. He's made 2 of his first 3. Puts the 4th one up, and it barely moves the strings. 11 for Tate Mulkey. That stops the Wasps' 6-0 run. Puts the Eagles up 11, 46-35 with 2:14 to go in the first half. E&H works it from right to left. Leftwich out to Crawford, head of the key. Crawford pulls up, right elbow, 15-footer. Got the roll. Back iron twice, right iron and down through the hole. 46-37. Eagles by 9 with 1:55 to go first half. Carson-Newman attacks the basket the other way. Hubbard to the hoop with a right-hand kiss. 10 for Hubbard. He's the 2nd Eagle into double figures. Back to an 11-point Eagle lead. 1:44 to go first half. Wasps on the offensive end. Leftwich, right block. Turns into the lane. Spins right on Hubbard. Hop step right block. Whistle foul on the floor. Charge Trey Hubbard with the multiple hand checks. His first, team 4th. Foul is on the floor, so the shot clock resets to 20. And E&H will inbound on the right baseline. Crawford triggers in, top of the key, Curley. Curley looks left, sends it out Leftwich left point. Leftwich drops it off Matasalia left block. Backs down Brennigan, turns and kicks Leftwich. Extra pass Curley. Left wing for a 3. He nails it. Omari Curley, his 3 of 3 from beyond the arc. He hit 14 threes all year and was shooting 26% from range. 48-40. Eagles by 8 with 70 seconds left in the first half. C in front court. Brennigan, top of the key, stop, and ends up walking. Nick didn't get the ball cleanly out of his hands looking to pass, and it ended up shuffling his feet. 5th turnover for Carson-Newman. Eagle fans, check out Carson-Newman Athletics' official online store at shopcandeagles.com, featuring more than 1,100 products from T-shirts and polos to phone skins and pet collars. Shopcandeagles.com, official online store of the Carson-Newman Eagles. E&H has outscored Carson-Newman 11-5 since the Eagles grabbed that 14-point lead a couple minutes ago. Looking to continue the surge. Matasalia goes inside, double clutches and lays it in. Base of the zone lost him. Wasps within 6, 48-42, 38 seconds left in the first half. Carson-Newman with it front court. 10-second difference, shot clock to game clock. Hubbard attacks the basket, gets to the hoop, has his shot rejected by Jalen Leftwich. And now the Wasps lose it on the other end. Omari Curley can't track it down as he rushes into the Eagle Club room. So Emory and Henry turns it over for a 4th time. And Carson-Newman will burn its use it or lose it 30 here in the first half. Serving East Tennessee for 40 years, Magaha Electric is the perfect choice for all your electrical projects. Visit MagahaElectric.com for all your electrical contracting needs. Magaha Electric, they are your East Tennessee electrical contracting source. Both teams shooting the ball well. Eagles at 66%. Emory and Henry 55% from the field. Wasps have gone 7 of 16 from beyond the arc. The Eagles an efficient 6 of 12. Right now it's purely Carson-Newman on volume. Points off turnovers are even. Second chance points are even. Eagles have outscored the Wasps in the paint. Part of that probably owed to the Eagles' efficiency in this one. So Carson-Newman will have the basketball. The shot clock is off. There's 24 seconds left in the first half, and the Eagles lead 48-42. But E&H has outscored Carson-Newman 13-5 here over the last 4 minutes. He was looking for the final say of the first half. They won't get it. A turnover. Hubbard's pass intercepted by the 1-3-1 zone. Goes to Dixon, who drives inside and lays it in. 4-point lead for the Eagles. Carson-Newman front court. Brennigan, right wing, trying to beat the buzzer. He does! Nick Brennigan swishes it in from the right wing, and Carson-Newman carries a 51-44 lead into the halftime locker room. Brennigan's three stops E&H's 7-0 run that pulled him within 4. And so Carson-Newman heads into the halftime locker room with a 51-44 lead, albeit in a half in which the Eagles led by as many as 14. Nick's 78th three of the season, mind you. He's got 9 points. Eagles up 51-44 at the halftime break. ShopCNEagles.com halftime report headed your way after this on the Eagles Sports Network.
At InterDigital, we strive to be a leading provider of cutting-edge digital and marketing solutions. At InterDigital, we want to help our clients find success. Our team of technology gurus work together to ensure InterDigital continues to progress forward as technology advances. At InterDigital, we make technology work for you. Visit InterDigital.com for IT support, web development, virtual tours, graphic design, internet marketing, mobile app, and film production services.
InterDigital, laser focused on your success.
AEC is a distributor of Marathon energy-efficient water heaters. We offer 30-gallon to 105-gallon tanks. Marathon water heaters are durable, lightweight, and under warranty to not leak as long as you own your home. Foam insulation allows these thermal storage units to provide long-term temperature control. Marathon's lightweight tank is easier to maneuver and position, and the bowl-shaped tank bottom allows complete sediment drain. AEC, empowering efficiency.
It's halftime. We'll head back to the arena for the ShopCNEagles.com halftime report in just 60 seconds on the Eagle Sports Network.
Serving East Tennessee for 40 years, Magaha Electric is the perfect choice for all your electrical projects. Magaha Electric specializes in commercial, retail, manufacturing, residential, and industrial contracting needs. Magaha Electric can provide superior service, technical know-how, and realistic budgeting for any size project in a timely, cost-effective manner. Visit MagahaElectric.com for all your electrical contracting needs. Magaha Electric, your East Tennessee electrical contracting source.
The number one source for Carson-Newman athletics gear is ShopCNEagles.com, where you can find gear from Adidas, Columbia, Nike, and Under Armour. Shirts, jerseys, sweatshirts, shorts, pants, hats, and scarves. ShopCNEagles.com is your source for everything CN. You can even show your school spirit on your smartphone or tablet. All of your game day essentials can be found in one place. ShopCNEagles.com.
It's halftime. Your first half scoring summary and a check of the ShopCNEagles.com sack scoreboard are headed your way.
Corner, Shao, catch three. Nylon for Shao. Eagles lead.
Now back to the voice of the Eagles, Adam Cavalier.
Halftime in Holt Fieldhouse, where Carson-Newman has a 51-44 lead over the Emory and Henry Wasps, and offensively charged first half of basketball, where the Eagles shoot 67% from the field and go 7 of 13 from long range. Mind you, this is the 5th time that Carson-Newman and Emory and Henry, and no, 6th time that Carson-Newman and Emory and Henry have played since the Wasps joined the SAC. And all of the previous meetings, it was the Eagles who have shot at least 50% from beyond the arc in all 5 of the previous meetings. Eagles would love to continue that trend, and they are on pace for that with a 7 of 13 mark from long range in that first half, while shooting 67% from the field. How about Tate Mulkey off the bench? 11 points for the Coker transfer, his second double-digit scoring effort for Carson-Newman this season. Mulkey, heavier minutes with John Zhao out with an injury, and he and Trey Hubbard lead the Eagles in double figures. Mulkey with 11, Hubbard with 10 to go along with 4 assists. while Nick Brennigan has 9 and Jack Browder 8. For E&H, Dixon with 11. He's 5 of 10 from the floor. And Amari Curley has 11, 4-4 from the field, and a perfect 3 for 3 from beyond the arc for a player who had made 14 threes all year and 25 in his career. Career 29% three-point shooter. Has not missed from range on 3 attempts for E&H. And it's a 51-44 lead for Carson-Newman at the halftime break over E&H. ShopCNEagles.com halftime report continues with a look around an abbreviated SAC scoreboard. A couple games pushed to Thursday because of the weather. We'll tell you all about that when we come back after this on the Eagles Sports Network.
If you're looking for official Eagle merchandise, look no further than the Carson-Newman Bookstore. With a large selection of Carson-Newman gifts and apparel, you're sure to find something to please the entire family. From stuffed eagles to towel sets, sweatshirts, shorts, hats, and slippers, we literally have you covered from head to toe. We have just the item you're looking for no matter what the season. So whether you're an Eagle student, parent, alumni, or fan, shop us for everything orange and blue. Call 865-471-3539 for more information and store hours. We'll see you at the Carson-Newman Bookstore.
This is Carson-Newman men's basketball alum Taylor Hawkins. I want to help your family secure its financial future. I'm with Modern Woodman Financial Planning, where we touch lives and secure futures. Let Modern Woodman protect your family's financial security through life insurance, retirement planning, and financial services. You can contact me, Taylor Hawkins, at cneagles.com/Modern Woodman. That's cneagles.com/Modern Woodman. Help secure your family's financial future through Modern Woodman Financial Planning.
A check of the ShopCNEagles.com SAC scoreboard is next. This is the Eagle Sports Network.
Domino's Pizza in Jefferson City and Morristown wants to help feed your business. When you're hungry at lunch, show your business card at Domino's in Jefferson City and Morristown when you make your purchase for pickup or delivery to get 25% off the entire order. That's 25% off your order at Domino's in Jeff City and Morristown when you show your business card. Call 865-471-6700 to get a pizza. Domino's, the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles.
How do you know you're in a community, not just a town? Well, strangers smile as they walk by. They refill your coffee without you asking. And when you ask directions, people offer to walk you there. Communities give more. The way you know when you walk into First Bank that you are in a real community bank. Great products, direct access to your local bankers, and relationships that can last a lifetime. Don't just have an account. Have a community with First Bank. Member FDIC.
The Eagle Sports Network is part of SAC Live, the official digital network of the South Atlantic Conference. SAC Live is the home of all your South Atlantic Conference sports action, including 20 SAC championships. Time to get caught up with some SACtion. Here are the happenings around the South Atlantic Conference and the nation. Let's go around the league with a ShopCNEagles.com scoreboard update. Now back to the arena.
Halftime in Holt Fieldhouse. Carson-Newman has a 51-44 lead on Emory and Henry at the halftime break. Eagles and Wasps keeping Holt toasty, both shooting better than 55% from the field. E&H able to make the trip through the winter weather along I-81 to make it to Jefferson City. A couple other games, not so fortunate. Lincoln Memorial and UVA Wise, as well as Limestone and Catawba, postponing their men's and women's basketball double headers to tomorrow. So it's an abbreviated SAC slate. Just 3 other games on the docket here today. Over in the Deloach Center, it is Newberry up 36-33 on Coker with 76 seconds left in the first half. Coker shooting 37% from the field compared to 50% for the Wolves. Newberry's +4 on the glass and not turning it over against Coker's pressure. Drake Downs has 12 points, Drew Robinson 11. who lead Newberry in scoring. Tusculum is on the road at Mars Hill. There are 9 seconds left in the first half, and the Lions have a 36-31 lead on the Pioneers. Both teams shooting 46% from the field. The difference is Mars Hill has made 5 more free throws than Tusculum. And that is the difference. Akeem Odusipe leads all scores with 13 points for the Pioneers, while Denari Boykin, Dallas Kindle, and Marvin Hires all have 8 points for the Lions. Final game has Wingate over at the Abney Center taking on the Anderson Trojans. And that is a 43-36 lead for the host Trojans, looking to hand Wingate a 3rd straight defeat. Bulldogs just 29% from the field and 4 of 15 from beyond the arc. Anderson has gotten 10 points and 7 rebounds from A.J. Wright to guide the Trojans. Carson-Newman's women victorious earlier today by a final score of 84-68 over Emory and Henry. Lindsay Taylor carried the water for Carson-Newman with 28 points in that one. And at the half of the men's game, it's Carson-Newman 51 and Emory and Henry 44. Glad that you've elected to join us wherever you may be locked in, whether you're listening locally in the Lakeway region or if you found us from parts unknown, North Carolina, South Carolina, or if you're just former Carson-Newman graduate assistant Richard Martin and elected to tune into the Eagles Sports Network and check in on your old haunts. Regardless of who you are, where you are, we are certainly glad that you have joined us here on the Eagles Sports Network. 51-44, Carson-Newman up at the half on Emory and Henry. Second half action heads your way when we come back after this on the Eagles Sports Network.
There's new fresh ideas on campus. From Chick-fil-A to Maples Coffee to Saboreo's, Fresh Ideas has tons of high-quality dining options for whatever taste you may need. Saboreo's is open Monday through Friday for lunch and dinner and the Health Sciences Building. Saboreo's features all your Mexican favorites, from burritos to nachos to quesadillas to tacos to anything you can think of in a tortilla. Follow Fresh Ideas on Instagram at Carson-Newman Dining.
Insurance, it's about people, not things. It's about security. It's about confidence. It's about relationships. It's about trust. It's about you. As a local independent agent, Bible Insurance Agency can design an insurance program that's just right for you and your family. Give the people you love safe, sound, secure protection from Auto Owners Insurance. Call Bible Insurance Agency 423-586-4320 or go by 1600 East Andrew Johnson Highway in Morristown.
This is Carson-Newman basketball.
Goes top the key. Pull up 3 on the way. Got it. Charlie Clark dialing long distance with impunity.
On the Eagles Sports Network.
Tri-Light is proud to support Carson-Newman Athletics. We salute the student athletes who are working hard to make great things happen on the field, in the classroom, and in the world. It takes vision, commitment, and teamwork, qualities we share at Tri-Light. Our mission is to provide life-changing opportunities by building a world-class fiber broadband network. If you'd like to learn more, please visit trilight.net or call us at 833-847-0824.
Every day brings new challenges, and those challenges look different for everyone. But no matter what each day looks like, your local energy co-op is here to power every moment. Whether it's at home, in the office, or on the field, AEC is committed to bringing you safe, affordable, and reliable power to get you through the day. We are your local electric co-op, and we are here for you. AEC, empowering every day.
Back courtside at Holt Fieldhouse, Adam Cavalier, happy to have you on hand, where Carson-Newman leads Emory and Henry 51-44. at the halftime break. Skip Roberts runs the ship back inside of network control. And before we get the second half started, we'll pause 10 seconds so that our stations may identify themselves across the Eagles Sports Network. Adam Cavalier, happy to have you courtside at Holt Fieldhouse. As I mentioned, Skip running the show back inside of network control. Our replay tonight is Jay West, our director Ian Johnson, and our fantastic camera crew, Max Bryant, Itzy Ayala, Dayton Jarnigan, and Molly Buckowitz. Pardon me, not Itzy. She works plenty of games. She's not on this one. It's Emma Voley, who's our fourth camera operator. Glad that you have joined them and us as both teams get set to take the floor to start the second half. Shots were falling. E&H at 56%, Carson-Newman at 67%. Eagles led by 14 in the first half, thanks to 8-0 and 14-1 runs, but E&H has the final two bursts of the half, 6-0 and 7-0, to draw close, or closer, at the deficit in half. Got Brown, Crawford, Leftwich, Matasalia, and Dixon on the floor for the Wasps, who have the basketball to start the second half. Hubbard, Brennigan, McElhaney, Illick, and Browder for Carson-Newman. E&H ball. Right wing, Jackson Crawford tries a triple, spins out right side. Browder wins the battle with Gabe Brown for the rebound on the right block. And the Eagles get to stop and bring it right to left. Hubbard inside out to Browder, top of the key. Bounce it to Illick up top. Illick faces the basket. Two right-hand dribbles, fakes the handoff to Hubbard. Instead gives to Browder, who drives right baseline and has an uncontested lay-in. Browder's the third Eagle into double figures. Braden Illick has his fourth assist. And the Eagles are on a 5-0 run spanning the halftime break to get up 9. 53-44 with 19-18 to go in the second half. E&H front court. Right block, Dixon drops the shoulder. Shot up, Browder erased it, got his own miss. Second chance. Leftwich at the head of the key. Swings it to Dixon, who knifes inside. Kick out Crawford, left corner. 4 and 3. Crawford left baseline, 2 and 1. Fades, airballs it. Shot clock violation. Tough shot over the backboard for Crawford along the baseline. And the ball back to Carson-Newman. Eagles have scored 5 straight spanning the halftime break and looking to extend the run on this possession after back-to-back defensive stops. Hubbard, left wing. Dribbles right around an Illick screen, slips Illick cutting left block, pumps, lays it up over Matasalia, and dumps it into the hole. 7-0 run for the Eagles spanning the break. They're up 11. 55-44 with 18:35 to play in the second half. Wasps the other way. Gabe Brown, a left wing threes, halfway down and out. Brennigan slams in the rebound in the middle of the lane. Eagles fly right to left. Hubbard attacks inside and gets fouled. Impeded on his way to the basket by Jackson Crawford. His second, team's first. So Browder inbound from in front of his own bench. Outside the left wing. Gets it into Brennigan between the circles. Brennigan bounces Hubbard left point. Crawford picks him up man-to-man. Hubbard right around the screen, gets north-south, gets the hoop, and flicks it in with the right wrist off the window. 12 for Trey. He leads all scores. 9-0 run for the Eagles spanning the half. 57-44. Carson-Newman up 13 with 8:03 to play in the second half. E&H front court. Matasalia right elbow. Flips it back out to the right wing for Leftwich. Leftwich stops, passes left wing. Dixon. Dixon back to the head of the key for Leftwich. Downstairs it goes, left baseline, Matasalia. Turns, right hand over Brennigan, no. Illick gobbles up the miss on the right block. Eagles move it right to left. Hubbard, head of the key, step back, 3, dead eye! Trey Hubbard buries the 3. It's a 12-0 run for the Eagles. Carson-Newman's up 16 for the first time tonight, and it prompts a timeout from E&H. 17:35 to go in the second half. Carson-Newman 60, Emory and Henry 44. Eagles have scored the first 9 of the second half on a 12-0 run, spanning the halftime break here on the Eagles Sports Network.
There's new fresh ideas on campus. From Chick-fil-A to Maples Coffee to Saboreo's, Fresh Ideas has tons of high-quality dining options for whatever taste you may need. Saboreo's is open Monday through Friday for lunch and dinner and the Health Sciences Building. Saboreo's features all your Mexican favorites, from burritos to nachos to quesadillas to tacos to anything you can think of in a tortilla. Follow Fresh Ideas on Instagram at Carson-Newman Dining.
This is Carson-Newman men's basketball alum Taylor Hawkins. I want to help your family secure its financial future. I'm with Modern Woodman Financial Planning, where we touch lives and secure futures. Let Modern Woodman protect your family's financial security through life insurance, retirement planning, and financial services. You can contact me, Taylor Hawkins, at cneagles.com/Modern Woodman. That's cneagles.com/Modern Woodman. Help secure your family's financial future through Modern Woodman Financial Planning.
17:35 to go in the second half. Carson-Newman has responded with a 12-0 run spanning the halftime break to build a 16-point lead, 60-44. Eagles have made all 4 of their second half shots. Wasps are 0 for 5 from the field. Leftwich, right elbow. Gets it out to Curley, right corner. Around the horn it goes Crawford. Into the left corner, Dixon. Dixon, one left-hand dribble back to Crawford up top. Crawford drives inside on McElhaney. Gets it out to Leftwich, left corner. Leftwich fades out, head of the key, shoots it straight on 3. Front iron, no. McElhaney there for the miss. Eagles bring it right to left. Hubbard moves inside, gets by Matasalia. Scoop, no. Matasalia grabs the rebound on the right block. Leftwich into the front court for the Wasps. Leftwich hits Dixon right wing, left open. He'll shoot the 3, front of the 10, no. Browder, his 7th rebound, rising up to grab it in the middle of the paint. Eagles onto the offensive end. Illick for Hubbard, left wing. Hubbard dribbles out between the rings, bounces to Illick, left elbow. Illick back to the basket, now turns to face it, pivots, dribbles out to the right wing. Illick moving over to the right baseline, 10 to shoot. Illick backing down Matasalia, drops the shoulder, and walked. One too many steps for Braden Illick. And Carson-Newman turns it over for a 7th time. 16:31 to go in the second half. 60-44. Eagles up 16 on E&H thanks to a 12-0 run spanning the halftime break. Wasps scoreless to start the second half. InterDigital strives to be a leading provider of cutting-edge digital and marketing solutions. Visit interdigital.com for IT support, web development, mobile app, and film production services. InterDigital, laser focused on your success. Left corner, Dixon airballs a 3. Browder the rebound on the right baseline. His 8th. Eagles move it right to left. Hubbard, the free throw line, leaps and it's McElhaney right wing. Drop it off Illick, right baseline. Illick slings it Browder left wing. He curls around a screen, sends a pass through Illick's hands. It finds McElhaney. Back to Illick, left block. Kicks out Hubbard, head of the key. Reset with 10 to shoot. Hubbard, 8 and 7. Right wing, Hubbard dribbles. Hits McElhaney, cutting to the right block. Matasalia closed out late and tipped it away before the layup could fall. Third block for Matasalia. 60-44, Eagles leading. Wasps the other way. Curley stays perfect from range and hits a straight on 3. 4 for 4 from beyond the arc for Amari Curley. He hit 14 threes all season coming in. He's 4 for 4 tonight. 60-47, Eagles up 13. That halts Carson-Newman's 12-0 run and gives the Wasps their first points in the second half. Brennigan, head of the key. He wanted to step back on Curley. Instead bounces it to Illick. Bounce feed back to Brennigan, cutting in the basket. He lays it in with the right hand. 5th assist for Braden Illick. Nick Brennigan has 11. He's the 4th Eagle into double figures. 62-47, Eagles up 15 with 15:04 to play in the second half. Wasps front court. Right corner, Curley. Firing, rattling it in. 5 for 5 from deep. He'd had 14 threes all season. 62-50. Wasps down 12 with 14:50 to go in the second half. The scout has adjusted. Eagles are defending him on the perimeter now instead of daring him to shoot. Hubbard flips it out to Browder, right point. He tries a triple. Browder cashes in. 13 for Jack Browder. Eagles answer and get back up 15. 65-50 with 14:30 to play in the second half. E&H front court. Driving inside is Drummer. Missed the layup. Curley got the miss. Gives off Matasalia. Kicks out left wing for Dixon. Dixon resets to Crawford, left point. Crawford picked up by Hubbard. Step back. Pump fakes the three. Picked up his dribble. Resets, gets it to the left wing for Dixon, who drives inside. Missed the layup. Drummer an offensive rebound. Sticks it back in from the left side. 7 for Drummer. 65-52. Eagles by 13 with 14:01 to play in the second half. Carson-Newman brings it right to left. Eagles 6 of 8 from the field to start the second half. Brennigan, free throw line. Pivots and passes Illick right elbow. Illick faces the basket on Matasalya man-to-man. Pivots, now bounces a feed inside, nobody there. Thought Trey Hubbard might be cutting to the cup. Instead, Hubbard peeled off to the wing. Ball bounced out of bounds on the miscommunication, and it brings us to a break. 13:45 to play in the second half. Carson-Newman 65, Emory and Henry 52. Eagles with some separation after that 12-0 run spanning the halftime break. This is the Eagle Sports Network.
Dorm food got you down? Need a home-cooked meal? Then Lisa's Country Kitchen is for you. Lisa's Country Kitchen has been feeding Carson-Newman students for 15 years. Lisa's has a family-friendly atmosphere all day long. From the morning with their $2.99 breakfast specials to dinner with Lisa's fresh, never-frozen steaks. Carson-Newman students get a 10% discount with their student ID.
Lisa's Country Kitchen on Route 92 off Old Andrew Johnson Highway. The best food for the best prices.
Serving East Tennessee for 40 years, Magaha Electric is the perfect choice for all your electrical projects. Magaha Electric specializes in commercial, retail, manufacturing, residential, and industrial contracting needs. Magaha Electric can provide superior service, technical know-how, and realistic budgeting for any size project in a timely, cost-effective manner. Visit MagahaElectric.com for all your electrical contracting needs. Magaha Electric, your East Tennessee electrical contracting source.
13:45 to go in the second half. It's a 65-52 lead for Carson-Newman on Emory and Henry. Eagles looking for consecutive 20-win seasons for the first time since 01-02 and 02-03, nearly a quarter of a century. The Wasps bring it left to right, looking to make some further inroads into this deficit. E&H 3 of 13 to start from the field in the second half. Leftwich, top of the key, moves to the right elbow with left-hand dribbles, stops, passes Curley in the right corner. Drops it off Matasalya, right block. Back to the basket on Browder, back up to Leftwich. He spins inside on Butts, gets to the cup, and finishes around 2 defenders. Really tough take for Jalen Leftwich. He's the third Wasp into double figures with 10 points. Pulls E&H within 11. 65-54 with 13:08 to play in the second half. Eagles onto the offensive end. Browder, head of the key. Gets it to Butts, left point. Butts fakes the handoff to Brennigan, goes to Browder, right wing. Browder splits 2 defenders, takes it to the basket, leans in and connects with the right hand off the window. 15 for Jack Browder. 67-54. Eagles by 13 with 12:48 to play in the second half. Wasps work front court. Right wing for Jalen Leftwich. Lobs Matasalya, right block. Gets around 2 defenders and lays it in. Matasalya has 6. E&H down 67-56. 12:30 to play in the second half. Carson-Newman works it right to left in the pristine home whites. Butts at the head of the key. Gives off Browder. Browder spins and dishes Bilbray, right wing. Bounce back to Butts, right block. Back to the basket on Matasalya. Turns right. Long right-hand hook. Strong off the glass, nothing else. Draven Pilson the board. And E&H brings it left to right. Leftwich in the middle of the lane. Spins around to the right block. Pumps. Gets Bilbray airborne and lays it in. Leftwich moves inside. He's got 12. E&H, after trailing by 16, has whittled it down to a 9-point game. 67-58 with 11:55 to go in the second half. Wasps have made their last 4 shots from the field. Bilbray, inside out, Mulkey, right wing, pulls the string on a 3, left it short. Butts was grabbed by Matasalya, battling for the rebound. No, pardon me, it's on. No, it is on Matasalya. So Matasalya with the harm. His first. The raised fist was not to indicate a foul on Josh Butts. It was to indicate a media break. And so that's what we'll step aside for. 11:47 to play in the second half. Carson-Newman 67. E&H 58. We return to Holt after this on the Eagle Sports Network.
At InterDigital, we strive to be a leading provider of cutting-edge digital and marketing solutions. At InterDigital, we want to help our clients find success. Our team of technology gurus work together to ensure InterDigital continues to progress forward as technology advances. At InterDigital, we make technology work for you. Visit interdigital.com for IT support, web development, virtual tours, graphic design, internet marketing, mobile app, and film production services.
InterDigital, laser focused on your success.
We love to cheer for our home teams, like the Eagles. It means more when we're rooting for the people we know. Did you know Tri-Lite is your home team internet provider? We're right here in Jefferson City, serving the people we know with our ultra-fast, ultra-reliable fiber broadband network. And we'd love to serve you. Learn more at trilite.net or by calling 833-847-0824. Go Eagles!
Carson-Newman shooting 64% from the field after halftime, but E&H, after a 2-for-12 start, has made its last 4 shots to trim what was a 16-point deficit down to 9 with 11:44 to play in the second half. Hubbard lobs inside the Butts left block. He turns with the right hand and flips it in off of the window. First points for Josh Butts. Trey Hubbard has his 7th assist, and the Eagles are back up double digits, 69-58 with 11:30 to play in the second stanza. Wasp with it front court. Matasalia inside out to Curley left wing. Curley slips inside. Butts deflects it. Stays with the Wasp, though, with 12 to shoot. Leftwich right point. Chest pass into the right corner for Gabe Brown. Pumps, draws Browder airborne. Drives baseline and throws it down. Gabe Brown, the pump works. He's got his first points. 69-60. Eagles by 9. 11:02 to play in the second half. Eagles on the offensive end. Butts goes to work inside. Turns. Right hand baby hook. That's pure over Leftwich. 4 in a row for Josh Butts. 71-60. Eagles by 11. 10:52 to play in the second half. Wasp the other way. Left wing for Pilson. Pilson in the left corner. Curley a 3. He rolls it in. He is 6 for 6 from beyond the arc. Amari Curley had hit 25 threes in his entire collegiate basketball career at a 29% click. He hasn't missed tonight. Eagles the other way. Hubbard, a right wing answer, won't drop. Rebound punched out of bounds. Last touch by E&H. It stays with Carson-Newman. 71-63. Eagles by 8. 10:29 to play in the second half. Curley with 20 points. A new career high for him. He had 17 twice prior in his career, but a perfect 6 for 6 from beyond the arc. Eagles have tested some non-shooters these past 2 games. Wingate, now E&H, and those non-shooters have made a bunch of them. Mulkey, right wing, bounces to Illick, right elbow. Back to Brennigan, curling right corner. Pumps, maintains his pivot foot, drops it off Illick, right baseline. Whistle, Illick walked. 9th turnover for Carson-Newman. E&H hasn't missed in its last 6 shot attempts. And they have trimmed what was a 16-point Carson-Newman lead down to 8. 71-63 with 10:10 to play in the second half. Wasp front court. Leftwich, left wing. Dribbles over to the right wing and gives off to Curley. Hubbard sticks to him. Curley right around the Leftwich screen. Dives down the right side of the paint. Curley underneath the basket. Curls around and kicks out to Leftwich with 5 to shoot. Leftwich, left wing. Crossover on Hubbard. Gets it to the right wing. Here's a 3. Back of the 10. No good from Pilson. Offensive board by Matasalia. Second chance for the Wasps. Leftwich drives inside. Teardrop no. Tips up his own miss. And is fouled. Taking it to the left corner for the rebound. Charge, I believe, Trey Hubbard. Yes, that is the case. Trey Hubbard with his second. First on the Eagles. And the possession extends for Emory and Henry. 71-63, Eagles by 8. 2 misses on this possession, but 2 offensive boards for E&H. Gabe Brown left point of 3. Back to 10, no good. Illick yanks down the rebound on the left side of the lane for the Eagles. Carson-Newman brings it right to left. Hubbard. Free throw line, chest pass Brennigan, right wing, open look from deep. Brennigan drills it. Nick Brennigan has 79 threes this year, and he pushes the lead back to 11. 74-63 with 9:12 to play in the second half. Wasp the other way. Leftwich takes it in. He lays it in, counted on a foul. Leftwich dives down the right side of the lane and puts a quick third personal on Trey Hubbard. Second team foul on the Eagles. And one free throw for Leftwich. And a chance to make it an 8-point game. 74-65, Eagles by 9 with 9:08 to play in the second half. Carson-Newman shot 67% from the field. Wasps started 2 of 12 to open up the second half. That allowed the Eagles to get up by 16. But the Wasps get the roll on the and one free throw. It hung on the back iron from Leftwich and fell in after staying there for like 3 seconds. 8-point game, 74-66. Leftwich has 15. Eagles front court. Hubbard moves down the right side of the paint. He's fouled from behind by Curley. 2 free throws for Trey Hubbard. Curley walloped him from the rear. His first. Third on E&H. 2 free throws for Trey and a chance to get it back to a double-digit ball game. Tri-Lite is your home team internet provider, providing Jefferson City with ultra-fast, ultra-reliable fiber broadband. Let them serve you. Visit trilite.net. Hubbard with 15 points and 8 assists, make it 16 points and 8 assists as he calmly connects on the first free throw. 50th career double-digit scoring effort for Trey Hubbard in the Carson-Newman jersey. His second free throw swishes in. Hubbard has 17. 76-66, Eagles by 10 with 8:50 to play in the second half. Wasps with it front court. Leftwich at the head of the key, over to Curley left wing. Sliver of daylight fires a 3, missed it off the back iron. Matasalia an offensive rebound. Second chance for Leftwich out of the key. Leftwich turns and hits Dixon up top. Dixon drive, dish, Gabe Brown left wing. High hand there for Hubbard. Inside it goes Dixon with 10 to shoot. Dixon spins left on McElhaney, drops the shoulder, right hand hook, no, follows his own miss, tips that up, no. McElhaney out of the fray with the rebound, outlets it ahead to Brennigan. Brennigan 2 on 3, doesn't have numbers. Charges in, Brennigan scoops-y-doo, and he hits it with the right hand. 16 for Nick Brennigan, 78-66, Eagles by 12. Really tough shot for Nick. 8:07 to play in the second half. E&H on the offensive end. Brown, right wing, scrapes around the screen, tries to triple, leaves it short. Hubbard up for his second rebound and brings it right to left. Hubbard peels it in the right corner. Nick Brennigan, catch 3, airballed it. Brown the rebound. Brennigan well defensed on that possession. Wasp front court. Leftwich inside, spins right on Brennigan, takes it in, and draws a foul. Illick got the ball clean, I thought. Well, they'll get it on Illick. I thought it was going to come from Brennigan from the rear. Instead, it comes from the front, and Braden Illick, his second, team's third. 7:39 to play in the second half. Carson-Newman 78. Emory and Henry 66. Wasps have cooled off one of their last 7 from the field. Back after this on the Eagles Sports Network.
How do you know you're in a community, not just a town? Well, strangers smile as they walk by. They refill your coffee without you asking. And when you ask directions, people offer to walk you there. Communities give more. The way you know when you walk into First Bank that you are in a real community bank. Great products, direct access to your local bankers, and relationships that can last a lifetime. Don't just have an account. Have a community with First Bank. Member FDIC.
Insurance, it's about people, not things. It's about security. It's about confidence. It's about relationships. It's about trust. It's about you. As a local independent agent, Bible Insurance Agency can design an insurance program that's just right for you and your family. Give the people you love safe, sound, secure protection from Auto Owners Insurance. Call Bible Insurance Agency 423-586-4320 or go by 1600 East Andrew Johnson Highway in Morristown.
7:39 to play in the second half. It's a 78-66 lead for Carson-Newman over Emory and Henry. Eagles have shot the ball exceptionally well, 66% from the game, and have dialed up the defense after a halftime loss at 36%. And really, all of that came in one stretch where E&H made 6 straight shots. Started 2 for 12, then went 6 for 6, and now one of their last 7 from the field. Jalen Leftwich is at the line. He's got 15 points. 1 for 1 today. Make it 2 for 2 as he rattles in the first. One more free throw for Jalen Leftwich. And a chance to make it a 10-point game. Bounces the ball slowly, now bends the knees, puts up the second, and knocks it down. 10-point game, 78-68 Eagles with 7:39 to play in the second half. First Bank is the official bank of Carson-Newman Athletics and the only place you can get a Carson-Newman Eagles debit card. Stop by any First Bank location, get your Carson-Newman debit card, and show your Eagles pride. Trey Hubbard with the ball on the offensive end. Dribbles right wing with it. E&H extending out. Some 1-3-1 zone, and they get a turnover. Crawford intercepts, bounces ahead to Curley, who can't control it, and he goes stumbling into the stands, tripping into Carson-Newman's cheerleaders. So one turnover begets another. The 10th of the day for Carson-Newman, leads into E&H's 6th. And the ball back to Carson-Newman up by 10 with 7:15 to go in the second half. See if E&H spreads it out with the zone again. Yes, they do. Bowder, right wing. Holds the ball above his head, looking to pass. Chest pass right corner. Nick Brennigan curling for three. Buttery smooth Nick Brennigan. His 80th three of the season. He's the third guy in school history with multiple 83 seasons in a career. 81-68. Eagles up 13 with 6:45 to play in the second half. E&H on the offensive end. Free throw line for Crawford. Chest pass out right wing. Curley. Back to Crawford in the right corner. 8 to shoot. Crawford drives baseline, gets into the paint, kicks out. Dixon for a left wing triple. Back iron, no. Illick the board on the right block. Carson-Newman brings it right to left. Brennigan, left wing. Dribbles to the head of the key. Brennigan stops, pivots, bounces Illick, middle of the paint, turns, right hand hook. Misfired off to the right. Dixon the board in the middle of the lane for the Wasps. E&H brings it front court down 13 with 6:08 to play in the second half. Curley at the head of the key. Curley. Chest pass right wing, Drummer. Drummer. Left hand dribbles up top with 12 to shoot. Drummer. Back to Crawford right wing, 10 and 9. Crawford attacks inside, now backs down Hubbard left of the lane. Gets it out left corner, Dixon, 4 and 3. Dixon drives inside, stops, launches with the right hand, missed it off the back of the 10. Browder has his 9th rebound, and the Eagles race the other way. Brennigan Euroing inside. He got walloped by Matasalia as he was stopping underneath the basket and looking to pass out. Hard foul by Assad Matasalia. That's his second. The 4th on E&H. Brennigan. Jimmy Allen, E&H's head coach, pleading that Nick Brennigan made a bad play and the officials bailed him out. Brennigan stopped underneath the basket and pivoted, and still Assad Matasalia clobbered him as he leaped up with two hands. So Matasalia, a touch shaken up on the play. He will exit with a slight limp as Sam Ritchie checks in. Eagles get the ball out of bounds on the right baseline and triggered into Cam McElhaney. Up top, Illick. Hands off Nick Brennigan. Brennigan left around an Illick screen. Slips Illick, right point. Pump fakes the three. Drives inside. Illick to the cup. Right hand flicks it in off the window. 11 for Braden Illick. He's the 5th Eagle in the double figures. Carson-Newman's up 15. 83-68 with 5:15 to go in the second half. Wasps with it front court. High post for Drummer. Gives off Dixon. Kick into the right corner for Curley. Out to the top of the key, Crawford. Crawford drives the right side of the paint on Hubbard. Spins left, fades over Hubbard. Misses from 6 feet out. Straight on off the heel. McElhaney the rebound. Wasps haven't scored in 2 minutes. Eagles the other way. Hubbard sends a pass inside McElhaney. Out to Browder, right corner, catch three. Back of the 10, no good. Illick tipped the rebound, but he tipped it off of Dixon's shoulder, and it ricochets to Ritchie. Ritchie into the front court. 2 passes, Curley left corner. Overhead pass, drops it off, Ritchie left block. Back up to the left wing for Dixon. Wasps looking for their first points in nearly 3 minutes. They've missed their last 6 shots. Dixon drives inside on Browder, gets the cup, airmails the layup. Whistle and a foul, tussling for the rebound though. Charge it to Illick. His third. team's fourth. And the shot clock resets to 20 with the ball out of bounds on the left baseline for Jackson Crawford. Triggers into Drummer in the left corner. Back to Crawford. Crawford. Crossover dribble. Now accelerates on the left baseline. Peels underneath the basket. Kicks out Dixon for a right wing triple. Barely grazes the front iron. Hubbard the rebound. Scoring drought continues for the Wasps. Hubbard attacks north-south. Misfires the layup. McElhaney punches the rebound, but punches it right to Corbin Dixon on the left baseline. E&H brings it left to right, down by 15 with 3:58 to go in the second half. Out of the key for Corbin Dixon. Bounce feed inside, right block Drummer. Back to Dixon, cutting to the basket. Backdoor cut works for two. Nice feed to get Dixon to the rim. 21st assist for E&H on the day. 83-70, Eagles by 13. That stops the Wasps' 3.5-minute scoring drought. Eagles with it front court. Hubbard down the right side of the paint, gets the hoop and draws harm. Charge this to the Wasps and Jackson Crawford. His third, team's fifth. We come to a break. 3:30 to play in the second half. 3:30, all that stands in the way of Carson-Newman in back-to-back 20-win campaigns. We return to Holt with the Eagles up 83-70 after this on the Eagles Sports Network.
Domino's Pizza in Jefferson City and Morristown wants to help feed your business. When you're hungry at lunch, show your business card at Domino's in Jefferson City and Morristown when you make your purchase for pickup or delivery to get 25% off the entire order. That's 25% off your order at Domino's in Jeff City and Morristown when you show your business card. Call 865-471-6700 to get a pizza. Domino's, the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles.
My favorite thing about my community? The safety, the reliability, the people. We rely on each other, and we rely on local electric co-op. It's not just about electricity. It's about empowering community, empowering moments, empowering safety, empowering togetherness, empowering knowledge. That's why when I need something, I rely on my co-op. I trust my co-op because the co-op is us. We are the co-op. AEC, member-owned and service-driven.
3:30 to play in the second half. It's an 83-70 lead for Carson-Newman over Emory and Henry. The Wasps shot 56% from the field in the first half, but the Eagles have limited E&H to 32% shooting. After halftime, Eagles still maintaining their 60+% shooting effort from the field. And for a sixth consecutive game, have made double-digit threes on E&H. At presently, it is still a 50% plus clip for Carson-Newman over the Wasps from long range. Trey Hubbard's at the line, and he swishes in the first free throw for Carson-Newman. First Bank is the official bank of Carson-Newman Athletics and the only place you can get a Carson-Newman Eagles debit card. Stop by any First Bank location to get your Carson-Newman debit card and show your Eagles pride. 2-for-2 trip for Trey Hubbard. He's got 19. It's an 85-70 lead for the Eagles with 3:28 to play in the second half. Wasps work the basketball from left to right. Crawford with it left wing. Chest pass into the left corner for Curley. Pass back out. Hubbard intercepts. Hubbard racing to the cup. Scoops it up and in with the right hand. Trey Hubbard on the plus side of 20 for the 10th time this season and the 21st time in his career. Eagles up by 17 for the first time tonight. 87-70 with 3:02 to play in the second half. Wasps the other way. Ritchie drives inside. Right-hand teardrop, no. Browder tussles for the rebound. He's got himself a double-double, 22nd of his career with his 10th board, and the Eagles bring it right to left up by 17. Illick, right elbow with it, gives off to Browder, cuts and drops off Illick, cutting the basket. Right-hand leaners, good for two. Eagles up by 19 off of Browder's feed to Illick. 24th assist of the day for Carson-Newman, 89-70. Eagles leading with 2.5 to play. Wasps the other way. Curley misses the right corner three. Just his second miss from deep. He's 6 of 8 from beyond the arc and has a career-high 20 for E&H. But the Eagles on a 6-0 run with the rebound in hand and up by 19 with 2:15 to go in the second half. Illick lobs for Browder, cutting right block. Browder turns, can't hit the bunny. Drummer reaches up to pull in the rebound, and the Wasps race the other way. Crawford all the way to the hoop. He misses the bunny. Rebound loose, middle of the lane. Brennigan tracks it down for the Eagles. Brennigan brings it from right to left. Pumps the brakes on the left wing and elects to burn some clock with 1:50 to play, and the Eagles up 89-70. Brennigan charging down to the right block, spins on Leftwich, drops the shoulder, right hand hook, no. Leftwich with the box out on McElhaney for the rebound. Leftwich bounces ahead to Crawford, gives back to Leftwich, cutting through the middle of the lane. Reverse layups off the mark, and McElhaney pulls in the rebound on the left block for the Eagles. E&H hasn't scored in 2 minutes and 10 seconds. The Wasps, after making 6 straight shots, one of their last 12 from the field down the stretch, as the Eagles have stretched it out to 19 with 79 seconds to play. Hubbard between the rings with 10 to shoot. Left around a McElhaney screen. Hubbard gets to the basket. Hop step, give it to Illick, left block. Illick dumps in. 15 for Illick. That's a 9th assist for Trey Hubbard, matching the season high. Eagles have scored 8 straight, and they're up 21. 91-70 with 58 seconds left in the second half. E&H front court. Drummer on the left baseline. Moves inside on Illick. Twists around. Kicks into the right corner. Here's an open look from deep, and Crawford nails the three. 91-73. Eagles by 18. That stops an 8-0 Eagle run, or a 13-2 Eagle run, depending on how you want to look at it. And Carson-Newman brings it front court. 35 seconds left. 17-second difference. Shot clock to game clock as Hubbard drives. Slings it left corner for Illick. Open look from deep. Illick misses it off the left iron. Ritchie loses the rebound to McElhaney. Shot clock resets to 20. There is a 3-second difference. Shot clock to game clock. Chuck Benson says hold it. Brennigan will dribble against Emory Curley as Holt Fieldhouse rises to its feet. Eagles going to take the shot clock violation here as the shot clock expires. And the band is going to strike up a touch too early. Going to put 3 seconds on the clock. And E&H will get to inbound with 3 seconds left. So 3 seconds even. Is that what went on the clock? 3 seconds even on the clock for Emory and Henry to inbound. Drummer will trigger it in, and Ritchie will let the final seconds come off. That's it, buzzer and ball game. Carson-Newman prevails. Final score of 91-73. Eagles, the owners of back-to-back 20-win campaigns for the first time since 2001, 2002, and 2002-2003. Carson-Newman improves to 20-8, 15-7 in the SAC, while the Wasps drop to 6-20 and 4-18 in league play. Eagles prevail. A career-high 10 boards for Cam McElhaney, a 22nd career double-double for Jack Browder, and Nick Brennigan becomes the third guy in school history with multiple 83 campaigns as he gets to 80 on the year. 91-73, Eagles victorious over the Wasps, staying perfect all-time against Emory and Henry. It is a 19th consecutive win for the Eagles in the series history. Domino's postgame report headed your way when we come back after this on the Eagle Sports Network.
At InterDigital, we strive to be a leading provider of cutting-edge digital and marketing solutions. At InterDigital, we want to help our clients find success. Our team of technology gurus work together to ensure InterDigital continues to progress forward as technology advances. At InterDigital, we make technology work for you. Visit interdigital.com for IT support, web development, virtual tours, graphic design, internet marketing, mobile app, and film production services.
InterDigital, laser focused on your success.
Serving East Tennessee for 40 years, Magaha Electric is the perfect choice for all your electrical projects. Magaha Electric specializes in commercial, retail, manufacturing, residential, and industrial contracting needs. Magaha Electric can provide superior service, technical know-how, and realistic budgeting for any size project in a timely, cost-effective manner. Visit MagahaElectric.com for all your electrical contracting needs. Magaha Electric, your East Tennessee electrical contracting source.
Grab a slice. Our coverage of CN Hoops continues with the Domino's postgame report on the Eagles Sports Network.
We select our insurance companies the same way you do, very carefully. When you work with us, you can count on receiving fast, courteous, and professional service and quality protection through Auto Owners Insurance. For a no-problem approach for your life, home, car, and business insurance needs, ask us about the No Problem Company, Auto Owners Insurance. Call Bible Insurance Agency at 423-586-4320 or go by 1600 East Andrew Johnson Highway in Morristown, serving the Lakeway area's insurance needs since 1931.
Domino's Pizza in Jefferson City has deals for Carson-Newman students. Bring in your valid student ID when you order for pickup or delivery, and Domino's in Jefferson City will give you a steaming hot large one-topping pizza for $4.99. That's a large one-topping pizza for Carson-Newman students for $4.99 at Domino's in Jeff City. Call 865-471-6700 to order. That's 865-471-6700. Domino's, the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles.
This is the Domino's post-game report on the Eagles Sports Network.
Bring it, backdoor lob. Dyer throws it down with two hands.
Your Stats Breakdown, a conversation with Chuck Benson, presented by Modern Woodman Financial Planning. Plus the selection of the AEC Electrifying Play and Food City Player of the Game are all headed your way. The Domino's post-game report is brought to you in part by Domino's, the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles. Appalachian Electric Cooperative. We're AEC, powering the Eagles in Mossy Creek. By the Eagle Club, the family of Eagles. By Pepsi, that's what I like. By Magaha Electric, providing quality electrical services and products to East Tennessee for more than 40 years. By First Bank, the official banking partner of Carson-Newman Athletics. By InterDigital, IT support and marketing, laser focused on your success. By the Bible Insurance Agency, the agency that's service built. By Fresh Ideas, good food is a powerful thing. By Lisa's Country Kitchen, the best food for the best prices. By Food City, value every day. By Tri-Light, dream big with gig. By Modern Woodman Financial Planning, touching lives and securing futures. By the Mossy Creek Roasting Company, family owned and operated coffee. And by ShopCNEagles.com, the official online store of the Carson-Newman Eagles. Let's head back to the arena and the voice of the Eagles, Adam Cavalier.
All right, back courtside at Holt Fieldhouse, where Carson-Newman has collected its 20th win of the season. Eagles dial up the defensive pressure, especially after halftime, and prevail 91-73 over the Emory and Henry Wasps. E&H at one point in the second half made 6 consecutive shots to get things down to single digits. That was around the 10:46 mark. And then Carson-Newman's defense took control. The Wasps would make just 3 of their next 15 shots, while Carson-Newman whistled away at a 57% clip after halftime. And that is the difference maker in this one, as Carson-Newman prevails by a final score of 91-73. Really nice day at the office for the Eagles to get to 20 wins. 28-8 on the year and 15-7 in South Atlantic Conference play. Carson-Newman shot the ball well at 62% from the field, while again limiting the Wasps to 30.6% shooting from the field after the halftime break. You're on the Domino's postgame report. I'm Adam Cavalier alongside head men's basketball coach Chuck Benson. And before we start the postgame chat, we'd love to give a special birthday shout out, and that is to none other than SAC Associate Commissioner Jeremy Zalaka, who turned 41 today. Happy birthday, Jeremy. Chuck, you thought that was for you initially?
No, because my birthday was yesterday.
You knew in your heart.
I knew
that I had some.
Listen,
skullduggery.
You not telling me happy birthday is the norm.
That's true.
At this point in my life, I'm just my birthdays don't exist anymore.
You're dust in the wind.
Yeah.
What a defensive performance.
Yeah.
After halftime.
Really pleased our defense in the second half. We had a 3.5 minute stretch where we got a little bit. Well, I don't know. Get credit to them. They got they had a 14-point run there in about a 3.5 minute stretch. And generate some second shots on the glass, but all in all, I thought the second half our defense really turned it up. 29 points allowed, 30% from the field, 25 from the three. I'll take that. That's winning defense. Second half.
It came in the face of, and for a second straight game, you tested a non-shooter, or at least somebody that historically has not made a ton of threes. Omari Curley had made 14 all year. He'd made 25 in his career, and he made the first 6 that he attempted today en route to a career-high 20. How did you handle a guy going off before clamping down defensively in the second half?
Typically, water finds level, so we were going to stay committed. However, when he got to the 6th one, I said, forget that. Let's try to do something about it. And so, credit goes to him for making them. He made 6 or 7 of them, 6 of 8. But they were a team that came in here with really nothing to lose, so to speak, and they were playing free and easy. We don't defend the 3-point line well at all, and they exploited us from that line.
Oh, looky here.
Oh, some birthday cake.
Some birthday cookie cake.
Thank you.
Give your wife credit.
Thank you, Tab. My sweet wife brought us some birthday. This is really not birthday cake. This is actually cookie cake for the middle school team that we hosted tonight. So, Maury Middle School Hornets.
Once again, you are an afterthought.
Exactly.
Tell you who wasn't an afterthought today. 2 guys who really performed at a high level. Camden McElhaney in his 3rd start, his 2nd in a row, playing in place of the injured John Zhao with a career-high 10 boards. Helps you out rebounding in H/6. And then Tate Mulkey, 11 big points, his 2nd double-digit scoring effort this season as he comes off the bench. What did you see from those 2?
Well, first of all, I literally said to Mac in the pregame, hey, Mac, I need you to get 10 rebounds. And that's exactly what he did. I thought he also was really solid defensively for us. So I'm never surprised when Mac just does the dirty work. Then, of course, there's Tate. And I've said all along, man, we brought Tate in here to provide depth and really security for our team this year. He hasn't had a lot of opportunity to play, but it's not because he's not capable. When John went down at the Tusculum game, I immediately said, hey, well, all this does is it puts Tate in a situation where he's going to play big minutes. And he played big minutes, played almost, 16 minutes of the first half. And steps up today and shoots with great confidence. But I'm not surprised by any of that. I just wish, man, that we had 300 minutes to play a game so that we could spread it out, and a guy like Tate Mulkey, who is an elite, one of the best shooters in our region, definitely in our league, that he could be getting more minutes. But I gotta really praise the fact that he has stayed ready. He's accepted his sort of unique role on this team, and when I've called upon him, he's responded. It's a great testament to who he is, the person he is, his character, and his commitment to the team. For him to come in here with 1-year eligibility and to accept what he's accepted, and still add value, not only on the floor but in the locker room as a teammate. I'm really appreciative of that, as are the rest of the teammates.
Shared the ball exceptionally well today. 25 assists. Trey Hubbard comes within an assist of the magical point and assist double-double that is so rare. What did you see from this team passing the ball, especially on the screen and rolls that you did today?
I thought our pick and roll game was strong today. I thought Trey does what Trey does, and that's to share the ball. I mean, he came up with 9 assists, but as a team, we had 25 of those things. When that ball is alive and moving, and you have guys that have surrendered their own personal agenda, you can find good shots. And today was an example of that. But it starts with Trey because he got the ball in his hands most of the time, and he's such a dynamic athlete that he could theoretically almost every possession he could come down and get to the rim in some form or fashion. But he does that, and his decision making when he creates rotation or when he creates scramble, he's able to find other guys both in the half court and transition. So I'm just so enjoying where Trey's at and what he's doing for our team, and there's no doubt in my mind that he is the most valued point guard in this conference.
More the same from Nick Brennigan and Jack Browder, and it comes from a historical perspective. Nick joins Malik Abraham and Ish Sanders as players with multiple 80-plus 3 seasons. Jack Browder gets his 22nd double-double. Routine work, it felt like for those two, as spectacular as it is, that it feels so routine.
I know, man. I don't want to take it for granted, but I was joking with Jack the last couple of days, like, man, I just expect you from around out to always be a double-double, and he just sort of looks at me, and I'm joking him, but he's such a sort of a perfectionist about doing things consistently at an elite level that I'm not surprised when he doesn't have these kind of, he's just going to do that because he's just that competitive. And then, of course, Nick, man, if I had a way to, coach him for the remainder of my career, I would do it. He truly is one of the all-time joys that I've had the pleasure of coaching. And I'm hoping that we have an extended postseason and keep on playing. And I'm just going to enjoy every practice, every game with him and with this group. There's so many guys here that just make a long college basketball season seem very short because of the way they approach things, their care for each other, their care for our coaches. I'll give you an example. Literally, my birthday was yesterday. I'm sitting there, and guess what? My point guard walks in with a gift. A dozen donuts from Duncan. My PG comes in, happy birthday, CB. That's the kind of team I got. That's the kind of team I got right there.
I guess I do have to give you my gift now. Since we're talking gifts.
Yes.
I have some spicy peanuts for you. Just for you. Spicy D's brand peanuts.
Kev, okay. Are you wanting me to eat these right now?
I'd like you to take a little bite. If nothing else, because I know you'll need to drink some Maalox later in the evening.
Dude, those things are hot.
They got a little heat.
But tasty. Hot but tasty.
Hot but tasty. Those are
hot cheddar.
Hot cheddar.
Hot cheddar.
D's brand.
I like them. Thank
peanuts.
you, Cav.
Thank
you.
You're welcome. I do have to take care of you.
Yeah, you do.
While also causing harm to your digestive tract. Turn your attention to a week-long break and a pretty heady close to the season. Rivalry game next Wednesday at LMU after 7 days, and then you get the high-flying Coker Cobras here in Holt for Senior Day. How do you use this little respite down the stretch run to get ready for two really high levels?
Definitely going to have some off days here late in the year. I think it could be beneficial to us not only for the remainder of the regular season but also going into postseason. We need to get Big John Zal healthy, and I do believe he'll be ready to go come the last 2 games of the year. But for our team in general, we've earned some extra rest and a break, and those guys will be rewarded with that. So we're going to push pause here for a moment and then try to finish off strong, going to LMU and then hosting Coker here.
Chuck, pleasure as always. Happy birthday, buddy.
Thanks, Cavi.
That is head men's basketball coach Chuck Benson, Domino's postgame report rolls on. Tate Mulkey, Cam McElhaney to the mic when we get back after this on the Eagle Sports Network.
How do you know you're in a community, not just a town? Well, strangers smile as they walk by. They refill your coffee without you asking. And when you ask directions, people offer to walk you there. Communities give more. The way you know when you walk into First Bank that you are in a real community bank. Great products, direct access to your local bankers, and relationships that can last a lifetime. Don't just have an account. Have a community with First Bank. Member FDIC.
Dorm food got you down? Need a home-cooked meal? Then Lisa's Country Kitchen is for you. Lisa's Country Kitchen has been feeding Carson-Newman students for 15 years. Lisa's has a family-friendly atmosphere all day long. From the morning with their $2.99 breakfast specials to dinner with Lisa's fresh, never-frozen steaks. Carson-Newman students get a 10% discount with their student ID.
Lisa's Country Kitchen on Route 92 off Old Andrew Johnson Highway. The best food for the best prices.
Miss out on tonight's postgame interviews? Check cneagles.com for stats, recaps, and videos from tonight's games. We close out the Domino's postgame report in 60 seconds on the Eagle Sports Network.
This is Carson-Newman men's basketball alum Taylor Hawkins. I want to help your family secure its financial future. I'm with Modern Woodman Financial Planning, where we touch lives and secure futures. Let Modern Woodman protect your family's financial security through life insurance, retirement planning, and financial services. You can contact me, Taylor Hawkins, at cneagles.com/Modern Woodman. That's cneagles.com/Modern Woodman. Help secure your family's financial future through Modern Woodman Financial Planning.
There's new fresh ideas on campus. From Chick-fil-A to Maples Coffee to Sabario's, Fresh Ideas has tons of high-quality dining options for whatever taste you may need. Sabario's is open Monday through Friday for lunch and dinner and the Health Sciences Building. Sabario's features all your Mexican favorites, from burritos to nachos to quesadillas to tacos to anything you can think of in a tortilla. Follow Fresh Ideas on Instagram at Carson-Newman Dining.
All right, back on the Domino's post-game report, joined by our Food City player of the game, Tate Mulkey. I'm Adam Cavalier, following Carson-Newman's 91-73 win over the Emory and Henry Wasps. Tate, ready when called upon. Your second double-digit scoring effort of the year comes today. 2 of 4 from beyond the arc. Tate Mulkey things, I suppose. 186 career threes made after today. Break down the patience and the role that you've accepted to explode then when called upon today.
Yeah, it's definitely been a different year than what I'm used to the past 2 years. But I told Coach when I came here, all I want to do is win. At this point in my career, I've had a long career, and all I want to do is win. So if accepting a different role is what it takes, then I'll accept it, and I'll just do whatever I can when I'm called upon.
Certainly did it. I've seen Tate Mulkey make too many threes for my taste when you were in the Coker jersey. It's nice to see it in the orange and blue. No question that you could do it, but Chuck has often talked about the difficulty in finding the minutes distribution. How did you find the patience through this time where you're getting 8 to 10 minutes a game? Now it's a heavier load with John injured.
Yeah, it's definitely been a tough year, but it's a team sport, and if that's what I have to do, then I'll do it. And just backing up John and all those guys, and I do it in practice every single day, and so I'll always be prepared for it. So when my time came, I just went out there and pulled.
Certainly did that today as a team. 62% shooting as a club. A 6th consecutive game over E&H where Carson-Newman makes double-digit threes at a 50% clip. What clicked today offensively as a team?
Coach told us going into it that they're not the best at guarding the three-point line. I think they're second worst in the league. So he just told me and Nick specifically go out there and pull, and just have confidence and pick your shots. So that's exactly what we did.
That was half the equation. The other half of the equation was a quality defensive performance after halftime. E&H went through a stretch where they made 6 straight shots, got it down to single digits, and then you put the clamps down. The Wasps only made 3 of their last 15 shots. What did it take defensively down the stretch run?
Yeah, some guys we weren't expecting to make shots were making shots, and they were making a lot of shots. So we just went into halftime, had to adjust a little bit, talked about our ball screen coverage, talked about who we need to guard a little better, and just went from there.
Tate, pleasure as always. Congrats on the double-digit performance.
Yes, sir. Appreciate it.
That is senior guard Tate Mulkey as Carson-Newman prevails over Emory and Henry 91-73 here on the Eagle Sports Network. Elsewhere in the SAC, just 3 other games in action today. Coker beats Newberry 82-72. It's Mars Hill up 62-59 on Tusculum with 1:26 to play in the second half. And Anderson and Wingate are tied at 86 in overtime. And before we let Cam McElhaney to the microphone, we're going to listen in on Anderson Sports Network to the final 1.4 of overtime. So let's join in progress.
And possession
from the Abney Center
with the Trojans after review. And they added 0.6 seconds, so 2 full seconds. Not much more, but a little bit more for them to work with.
A.J. Wright looking for something, anything now. Finds Middleton. He'll heave it up. No foul call. Jones. And that, ladies and gentlemen, will be double overtime.
All right, so Anderson gets off a couple cracks. They were more desperation heaves than pure shots at the basket. But Anderson and Wingate headed to a second overtime session in the Abney Center. More overtime basketball for the Bulldogs, who force overtime, who forced the second overtime session thanks to a Jaden Lingo 3 with 13 seconds left in OT. That game started at 7, mind you. That is how quick things moved in Holt tonight, and how the opposite of quick they've moved over at the Abney Center. We continue on the Domino's post-game report. Adam Cavalier alongside Camden McElhaney. Matt, congratulations to you. A new career high with 10 rebounds.
Yes, sir.
+6 on the glass as a team. You and Jack Browder instrumental at keeping the Wasps off the glass. What did it take?
Yeah, I mean, they got some guys that are really great offensive rebounders, so we know we got to put a body and then go chase, and I feel like we did a good job with that today.
Shared the ball well, exceptionally well as a team. 25 assists on 36 made baskets. I hate 25 assists is a spectacular night, and
Sure.
yet it feels so routine for this team. Do you have appreciation for that as a fifth-year senior?
Absolutely. One of our core values is trust. I mean, I feel like I say this every time, but, I mean, there's nothing that beats that. I mean, you trust the next guy to make the play, and when you have a team full of guys like that, it just makes it easy for you.
Defensive performance was off the charts, especially in the second half. E&H shot 56% from the field in the first half.
Yep.
Went on that little run, made 6 shots in a row in the second, but then you go hold them 3 of 15 for the remainder of the game. What did it take to put the clamps down on the Wasps defensively?
Yeah, I mean, they definitely went on a quick little run right there, kind of in that middle portion of the second half, and obviously to start the game. So we weren't getting doing the best job in the first half and early the second with the things that we wanted to control. And then just it clicked for us, understanding that that drives our offense. So I think everybody just started to hone in, and we got the job done with that.
Break down the poise, I suppose, required when you've got a guy like Omari Curley, who's made 25 threes in his career, a lifetime 28% shooter that you guys dared to shoot. And he passed the test with as flying colors as you could ask for. 6 of 6 start from beyond the arc. How did you adjust to that?
Yeah, I mean, we said at halftime, we're going to stay with what we said we're going to do to start the game. obviously as the game goes on later in the second half, we're kind of like, all right, we got to make an adjustment on this guy. But just kind of trusting what we said we're going to do, and then just making adjustments a lot of time. We have a lot of trust in KT. Is kind of our defensive coordinator, so whatever he says, we just definitely try to follow through.
Well-deserved week off, leading into 2 massive ones next week, Lincoln Memorial and Coker, to finish the regular season. What do you have to do to get ready for the Rail Splitters next Wednesday?
Yeah, just start some practice, get rest, get healthy, make sure we're getting better with the things we were going to do, and then next week definitely hone in on LMU and then move to Coker.
Mac, pleasure as always. Congrats on a career-high 10 rebounds.
Thank you, Kat. Appreciate you.
That is senior forward Camden McElhaney as Carson-Newman beats ENH 91-73. Our next presentation of a Carson-Newman athletic event comes your way, we hope, with the weather, on Friday when Carson-Newman heads to Newberry to take on the Wolves from the Smith Road Complex. That is a 6 p.m. first pitch and web only at cneagles.com/live. A week off for basketball. Next broadcast emanates from Harrogate, Tennessee on Wednesday, February 26th, 5:30 tip for the women, 7:30 tip for the men. We are on the air from Tex Turner Arena against presumably what will be a top 10 Lincoln Memorial team at 5:15 for the women's game and thereafter for the men. For our entire cast and crew, Skip Roberts, as always, running the show back inside of network control. Our director tonight, Ian Johnson, our replay man, Jay West, and our fantastic camera crew, Emma Bowling, Dayton Jarnigan, as well as Itzi Ayala and Molly Buckowitz. I'm Adam Cavalier. Thanks for joining us. Carson-Newman prevails 91-73 over Emory and Henry. We'll talk to you next Wednesday from Harrogate. Until then, have a pleasant rest of your Wednesday night tonight. Stay warm, stay dry, and good night from Holt Fieldhouse.
You've been listening to Domino's Post-Game Report on the Eagles Sports Network. Today's game has been brought to you in part by Appalachian Electric Cooperative. We're AEC, powering the Eagles in Mossy Creek. By Domino's, the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles. By the Eagle Club, the family of Eagles. By Pepsi, that's what I like. By Magaha Electric, providing quality electrical services and products to East Tennessee for more than 40 years. By First Bank, the official banking partner of Carson-Newman Athletics. By InterDigital, IT support and marketing, laser focused on your success. By the Bible Insurance Agency, the agency that's service built. By Fresh Ideas, good food is a powerful thing. By Lisa's Country Kitchen, the best food for the best prices. By Food City, value every day. By Trilite, dream big with Gig. By Modern Woodman Financial Planning, touching lives and securing futures. By the Mossy Creek Roasting Company, family-owned and operated coffee, fueling the Burt Tar Stadium press box. And by ShopCNEagles.com, the official online store of the Carson-Newman Eagles. The executive producer of the Eagles Sports Network is Matt Pope. Producers Adam Cavalier, Andrew Rogers, Ian Johnson, Ryan, he just loves the herd, Wilkes, Jay West, and Tyler Katz. I'm staff announcer Ernie Anderson. A special thanks to Carson-Newman and University President Dr. Charles A. Fowler. Stay tuned to these stations for information on our next presentation of Carson-Newman basketball. In the meantime, visit cneagles.com for recaps, highlights, and interviews from today's game. This is the Eagles Sports Network.